Y'all, the Outer Worlds is really taking its time loading up today, but I was eager to get started. So, here we are. My name is Steve. We are streaming the Outer Worlds 2 today. Really looking forward to it. What I've been looking forward to most is some shader generation. That's the good stuff right there. Do not care for the fact that it takes so darn long every time. I pressed a key.
Why would DeVries betray her fellow agents like that? A rhetorical question. I already know. Just making conversation.
Let me continue where I left off. So one thing we learned last time is we're very much not ready for some of the higher tier monsters. Like that one Mantisaur absolutely ate our lunch. Okay, so we have been requested to solve some of their problems back in, what was it, Matriarch's something or other? Matriarch's Mercy? Yeah. The Mantisaur in command of Fort Endurance needs some kind of help with his staff. A murder investigation of Fort Endurance is stalled. The medic at Outpost Opportunity needs help with their broken auto docks. I think we're here, so maybe this is the thing to do. Here, do we have that marked? We do. And I think I might have a little food while we're thinking about it. Man, that hat's just ridiculous, isn't it? And maybe some more purple berry crunch. I think that's good. Yeah, we are in the neighborhood. But we needed to get, they wanted some medical supply, or rather, I think they needed help. Yeah, well, let's talk to them.
There's a damn good reason you're back.
I don't know. Oh my gosh, 2,500 bits? Just making my way across the desert.
Then why by law are you bothering me now? Come back with a benefit to me or not at all.
What? A jerk. All right. What exactly does he want us to do here? Okay, needs help with her broken auto docks. I don't know that we have the endurance for that. A murder investigation at Fort Endurance is stalled. And maybe we try going to Fort Endurance, which is up there. And there's two choices up there. So, because we don't have the skills, I'm almost certain of it, to fix auto docks.
Val says you turned her down for a massage.
Turns out Val's massage protocol doesn't have a setting between a light touch and a 50-kilometer-per-hour punch. Not exactly therapeutic. Felt a little bad telling that to her face, though.
Yeah, I've been on the receiving end of one of those massages, too. Honestly, you made the right choice.
I do like their chatter. Okay, what?
Don't even think about disrupting the marketplace.
Right. No, I wasn't. I wasn't thinking about that at all. We do want to keep an eye out on the ground. We have seen a lot of landmines in this area. Hi, what's up?
The climate here is a mite more agreeable than Cloister. One good thing about being assigned to the Mantisaurs here.
Sure. Tamed Mantisaur drone. Oh, it doesn't seem to be attacking this guy, so I guess we don't need to...
Don't interrupt me. Training Mantisaurs is enough of a headache with the up and at 'em. I swear you take more naps than a raptidon.
I mean, go ahead. Go ahead. As that would be theft, of course. I would sure like that stuff, though. All right. Theft? Of course it is. I think we can walk around and take this ramp. Stephen George is live on a Thursday. How about that? I think that this sort of loops around and goes up there to Fort Endurance. Is that what it's called? All right, what's this corporate negotiator have to say? I can't steal anything.
Maybe
of
focus
course.
on self-bettering yourself.
Oh my gosh, what a bunch of jerks you guys are. Although the fact that they have tamed mantisaurs is pretty darn cool. I gotta give it to them for that. Credit where credit is due.
Better than opportunity. Ironic, in its way.
All right, so we have a couple options here. Let's see about helping them helping solve a murder first.
Hey, stranger. Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch.
Then you'll be happy to hear that Durbin at Outpost Opportunities sent me to sort this out.
Durbin? Oh, that's great! He's bound to see the truth of this and let me go. Abner's trying to pin this on me, and it ain't right.
Well, I don't know that I can tell that they're lying. Well, did you do it?
Hell no, I didn't do it. I actually like Chief Cuddy. He was pretty alright for a guy who's angling for executive. He'd get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up. And sometimes, if you really had to go, he'd even cover your bog breaks, pro bono. I'd never have hurt the chief, even if you offered to pay me to do it.
All right, well, if not you, then who else had motive and opportunity?
I don't think nobody killed Cuddy. I was there. That's why they think I did it. And he was fine. Well, he was fine up until he wasn't, and then he just swole up and died.
Swole up and died?
He swole up, it's something Cuddy always said might happen. Only it don't make no sense that it happened now.
Okay, tell me about it.
We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine.
That sounds like he had an allergic reaction.
Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here.
Okay, how does this line up with what he said would happen?
It was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if he ate Crabble. He was definitely
He's
allergic
allergic
to Crabble.
to it.
But we ate Sisty stew, fresh from the can. And ain't no Crabble in Sisty stew.
They might use it as a filler. Okay, exactly what he said would happen. Are you sure there wasn't Crabble in it?
Yup. Cuddy had told everybody about his allergy, repeatedly, over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him Crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died. So, I need you to talk to Security Officer Abner, remind him of the allergy, and let him toss all my gear. He won't find Crabble anywhere.
Is there any of the stew still around? Great
No,
question.
That was days ago, and they tossed out the rest of the stew. So I don't even know if the docs will still be able to tell it was allergies that did in Cuddy.
They should be able to. It's a tragic story. This isn't the kind of thing I get involved in. Best of luck. Let me try talking to the security officer. Maybe I can help clear this up.
He will. He has to. It's the truth. I didn't murder nobody. Please, make him understand.
All right, so off to talk to the security officer.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing right now, Commander?
Honestly, Bradford, I've no notion of how to cool your conniption. Corporate says I'm in charge, so I'm in charge.
You're in charge? Wait, you're in charge? Don't you mean the executive is in charge?
Of course that's what I meant. Whether I say me, he, or we, it's all the same.
It's all the same pile of gum.
That tone is not how you get approval for your little tests, designer. Next time,
Whoa.
you might want to try and tame your woolly courage with a little mock apple.
So the Mantisaur is the strategic ingestment executives. That's interesting. Okay, we're looking for Abner, who is the security officer. Yep, here he is.
Well, what have we here? You couldn't look less Auntie's choice if you tried. So what are you doing?
I am wearing an Angie's Choice hat. What are you talking about? Your superior at Outpost Opportunity sent me to help with your murder investigation.
Durbin sent you? Why? You certainly ain't a certified pre-inhumation inquisitor.
Boy. I don't have Guns 5 or Melee 5. Gosh darn it. All of Auntie's doctors are slammed with wounded, so I'm the best you've got.
Oh, lovely. And just what is it you think you can do for me? You ain't even carrying a masticating tissue scrutinator. You just gonna guess what manner of poison killed folk?
Here we go. I'm gonna try a little sleuthing. I'm gonna pretend I'm a masticator. I'm gonna try a little sleuthing. Why don't you tell me what happened?
So far as I can tell, it's a simple case of killing to get ahead. Chief Cuddy and Trooper Bardot were sharing a table for supper. There was nothing wrong with the food. The whole fort ate the same thing. And 10 minutes later, Cuddy was bloated, discolored, and looking all to law like he'd been poisoned. There are no other suspects, just Bardot. She swears she's innocent, but they always say that. And I can't possibly figure how that could be.
Did you do an investigation?
Yes. I walked over, saw Cuddy's body, saw Bardot screaming her fool head off, and I put her in cuffs. Case closed.
That's not much of an investigation.
I'm waiting for a specialist to affirm my theory, so I can get on with my other 1,000 duties need doing. You wouldn't believe what this mess is taking out of my schedule.
You're not much of a security officer, pal. Okay. A specialist might just tell you Cuddy died from his allergies.
What? How could that be? I made the stew myself and every one of us ate it.
Okay, do you know, unless you're all allergic to Crabble, it doesn't matter. Let's see here. Yeah.
What? That's ridiculous. It was nothing but canned cysty stew. Stew that I have. Oh. Oh no. Oh, did you say Crabble?
Yes, apparently everyone knew he was. I kind of like this one. Why do I suddenly think you know exactly what happened to Chief Cuddy?
Well, he told everyone that. But that ain't exactly the same as it actually being true. See, Cuddy was what you'd call a complainer. He complained about the food. He complained about the weather. He complained about his bunk. He complained about everything. He's also somebody's nephew. Some junior executive. And if you gave him reason enough to complain about you, he'd take it up with his uncle, and it'd come back down to your head.
I wonder if Abner might have done it intentionally. So you poisoned him with Crabble.
Oh, no. At least, not on purpose. Half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. But if you push back too hard, he'd run to his uncle. So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it. And didn't think twice about doing things like stretching the stew with
I was
canned
right!
Crabble stock.
They're using it as filler. You knew he was allergic and added Crabble stock to the stew anyway.
What? No, it was an accident.
We're gonna put the put the screws to this guy.
At least nobody'd mean to. Law, his uncle is gonna see me transferred to mid-operation engine cleaning on the claim. Unless... Hey, how'd you like to make some bits? Some real bits? And keep a tragic accident that'll lead to the end of a promising career. Total secret.
Oh no, I was just trying to get justice for Bardot. Now I've done that.
Well, no. Not yet you haven't. See, I can't just let Bardot go. There'd be questions, accusations, and assumptions as to who was responsible, and that's no kind of solution. And even worse, since there's apparently nobody coming to do an autopsy, I might have to just send Bardot to the claim to start her sentence on all available evidence.
You'd really railroad an innocent person on murder charges to cover your own mistake.
Absolutely.
What an absolute wanker this is. This guy is. If I help, letting Bardo go won't be enough to cover your debt.
That's only fair. I'll both free Bardo and compensate you for your effort.
All right. I might be willing to do this. Tell me what you need.
So we got this thing. An acidic dematerializer that we use to melt mantisaur
Yeah, I've got one of those
so
too.
Don't call in the local wildlife. But it'll actually work on anything organic. Anything. That means if someone used it to melt Cuddy, there would be no body, which would mean no autopsy, which would mean no evidence, which would end the investigation. I'd do it myself, but my boss said she's on her way for a surprise inspection, so I can't leave. But if you go find one and melt the body, I'll make it worth your while.
Your boss tells you she's on her way for a surprise inspection?
Of course she does. If she shows up and we're all out of order, it makes us look bad. And if we look bad, she looks bad. So if I'm not here, it's a mess for everyone.
And what about Bardo?
Well, then she's cleared, of course. No more questions asked. She goes free, you get bits, I get on with my life. Deal?
Nah, you seem like the last person in the universe I want to do business with. I'll pass.
Come on now. You need to reconsider. I'm offering you good bits for easy work. You'll also be saving at least one life from the toils of endless labor.
All right. I need to figure out a way to prove this. Oh, that's Dunbar. Okay. Let's talk to the person in jail again.
What's happening? Are you making any progress?
Oh, neither of these is to tell her exactly what's going on. Yes, I believe I am. I'll be back when I know more.
Thank you, but please hurry. I've got severe claustrophobia, and being locked in this tiny cage makes me feel like I've got a Mantisaur queen sitting on my chest.
It seems a lot like the only way to get around this or to do this is to do what this guy wants. You know, they've got a vending machine here. Oh, what? Whoa. What have we here? Heavy marksman rifle telescopic sight. Okay, that looks like that's a plan to build one. And it would cost 1,000. Sniper rifle shock barrel. No, that's not what I want. But I do like the idea. Oh, that's just the sight. That's not the gun. Okay. I thought that was the gun, and I was so excited. Sniper rifle silencer. I mean, none of these are actually the gun itself. That makes me a little sad. Telescopic sight. What I really need is a heavy marksman rifle or a sniper rifle. I need one of those, and I don't have them, sadly. Might not be bad to get a sight for my my burst assault rifle. What else do they have for the burst assault rifle? Anything? A plasma barrel. No, I've got the shotgun for plasma. So there's tracing unit, weak spot, hits, mark your target. making them a priority to companions and increase the damage they take. That's kind of interesting, but that's not what I really need. I mean, the prism sight wouldn't be bad. How much do they want for that? 250? Yeah, we'll take it. And you know what? Maybe I should buy some of these sights. Now fires in a 3-round burst and has increased critical hit chance. That's not really what I want, though. Okay, accelerated bursts. Let's see what else. What's on page 2 here? I was kind of hoping there might be hologram sight. Well, that's sort of interesting, but here we go. Let's bill or buy that one. And what other sights are there for the heavy marksman rifle? There's this 1.5 magnification one. Here we go, a 2.5 mag one. We'll buy that. Whoa, 1,000. Maybe we don't buy that. Goodness. What is that? Burst SMG? We don't have one of those. Okay, so all they have are plans. That's all right, though. I mean, I could sell junk, but I don't know that I really... I mean, do I have any that is junk? You know what? I'll bet I do. Okay. I'm not sure that I did or not, but I think we're done. You have gained... I gained a couple things. Do they have a workbench in here? Maybe we have to talk to this guy and find...
Why?
Because your shoddy investigation becomes a farce if you actually talk to the suspect.
Oh, is that a fact? Then why don't you elucidate my shitty judgment, genius?
Oh, look at that. Medical 3. Her description of Cuddy's death matches severe anaphylaxis, not poisoning.
What? How could that be?
We have to go through this again?
And every one of us ate it.
Exactly. But only he had a deathly Crabble allergy. Could there have been Crabble in it?
What? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, we already know this part.
Stew that I can... Oh no.
And are we gonna have to walk through all of this again?
Did you?
Yes, apparently everyone knew he was allergic to Crabble meat.
Well, he told... See, Cuddy was... He's
yeah,
also
we already know
nephew,
about this part.
Some junior executive. And if you gave
What's
him reason
got
enough
to do with him eating Crabble?
Half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it. And didn't think twice about doing things like stretching the stew with canned Crabble stock.
You knew he was allergic and added Crabble. I guess that's the one I said last time, and you're the one who really killed him.
What? No, it was an accident. Nobody would have, unless...
All right,
hey,
listen.
How'd you like to make some bits?
I'm trying to get justice.
Well, no.
And he says this.
Apparently
you'd really railroad them.
I might have to just
here.
Send
Let's say
Bardo
it
to
this
the
way.
claimed... Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. If I help, letting Bardo go won't be enough to cover your debt.
That's only fair. I'll both free. So
okay.
I do it myself, but my boss said.
You mean one of these?
Yes. Well, really, make it turn into a small puddle, but that's neither here nor there.
All right.
Thank law. You'll find Cuddy inside the tower, but you'll have to sneak your way past the guards. It simply wouldn't do for me to announce your intentions to the base.
Great.
Then come back and tell me when I've got no more evidence to hold Bardot and can draw this whole thing to a close.
I don't like this guy at all. Okay, where is that the tower? Let's go over and have a look.
You ain't got clearance to come this way. One step more and you die.
All right, so we are gonna have to find another way in. Is this a workbench? No.
You gone.
Unless there's a way, like a back way in. And I sure don't see one. All right, we quick save here. Okay. I got an idea.
You ain't got clearance to come this way. One step more and you die. Heard something. Now let's turn you off.
I can't believe that worked.
Do I pull the red wire?
I don't know if I don't want to take that.
Resources. Management's gonna hear about this. Get you gone.
Look at that. Look at that. We did it. Oh, man. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. All right.
I've been told Chief Cuddy's corpse has gone missing. Which is a surprise to both of us, I'm sure. Thank you for your help. You've saved 2 careers today and allowed us to put this whole miserable affair behind us.
Let's see here. This was only ever about proving Bardot's innocent.
Does that mean you don't want my bits?
Oh, no. Of course I want the bits, but I want to make it clear that wasn't the point.
Right. You're a hero. A selfless martyr.
God.
So long as you make good on the deal, whatever you need to tell yourself is fine with me.
All right, 500 bits is a pretty fair amount. That's not bad. Can we go back now? Can we go back to Dunbar, or are we good? I mean, this was the murder investigation. I think we're done with that, aren't we? Okay. Well, I mean, we did solve one of them, I think. Let's go back and just see what he has to say. And like, if we get there and he's like, nope, you still need to help me out or whatever, we'll come back here. I mean, it's just a fast travel away. Why is this fool so suspicious? I guess a lot of people try to sneak in there. All right.
You've returned. Is there a reason you're looking to monopolize my invaluable time?
No, wait, I did the thing. Maybe I have to do all of the things.
Then why by law are you bothering me now? Come back with a benefit to me or not at all.
Oh, boy. I do not care for that guy one bit. All right, so I guess we have to go help the Mantisaur in charge. Back to Fort Endurance. I guess we're gonna help the Mantisaur in charge. And I think it's this one.
Yes, I hope you're not here to apply for employment. I'm already overwhelmed by the sheer volume of peons I'm forced to oversee.
Wow.
And if you're here as a spy, know that the temporary ceasefire is on tenuous footing. So if you stay, it's likely just a matter of time before I'll be stringing you up.
What is that on his head? I may not be Auntie's choice, but I was sent by your commander at Outpost Opportunity.
Enemy Scrutinization Officer Durbin. What does he want with me?
With you, nothing. I was sent to find some kind of head Mantisaur.
Ah, well, in that case, your business is with both my commander and me. But I'm being rude. Allow me to introduce Strategic Ingestment Executive Wojciech, Senior Most Representative at Fort Endurance.
Wow. It's wearing a hat! Look, it's wearing a hat! So it's true. You've seriously got a Mantisaur as your commanding officer.
Now you're starting to sound like some of the wagabouts I've got under my command. Why would I be anything but serious? Executive Wojciech has been part of this unit since he was just a pupa. As he grew, he's shown exceptional bravery, stoic stalwartness, and strong leadership. It's earned him promotion after promotion, until our last battle against the Order deprived us of our former chief executive and left him as the senior-most trooper. Okay. The executive welcomes you, but would like to know why Scrutinization Officer Durbin sent you here.
You speak Mantisaur? Me too. Click, click, gurgle, gurgle, clickety clack. He said there's some kind of dispute over who the second in command is.
There's no dispute. Executive Wojciech is in complete charge of the fort. His orders, which I interpret as his junior officer, are executed without question.
Really? So, no, wait, you understand that thing?
My experimental Mantisaur graft lets me speak with him as easily as I do with you. He emits pheromones that my antenna can detect. He wouldn't be much of a commander if he couldn't communicate with the troops.
Hey, Commander, it's my professional opinion that we should back away slowly. This guy's craft is either messing with his gray matter, or he's messing with us.
Okay, it sure seems like he's just pretending the Mantisaur isn't. He kind of does. But, yeah, that's what we're going to say.
That is exactly what he's doing.
Designer Bradford, you've been warned about disrespecting the chain of command.
And you've been reminded, repeatedly, that I'm not under your chain of command. I'm technically under the Mantisaur, but that's got nothing to do with you. I just wanted to make it clear to our newcomer that you are full of shit. You've always been full of shit, and you will always be full of shit. So you're best ignored entirely.
That is quite enough, Designer.
Is that right? Are you full of shit? I have other things to do literally anywhere else. Well, it seems like someone has a morale problem.
Yes, well, please excuse our curmudgeonly biologist. She's been a pill ever since the promotion that made Wojciech outrank her. Still, that ugly moment behind us, it's a comfort to my mind that you're here. Executive Wojciech has an assignment we're desperate to have done, but it can only go to someone outside our chain of command.
Ugh, not this crabble scat again. There is zero chance you're right. Zero. And this brilliant assignment of yours didn't go so well for the last group.
Does this have anything to do with solving your leadership problem?
Yes. I have been trying to get Durbin to relieve this duo of command for months. But the lives they've lost with this insanity finally got his attention.
Bradford, how dare you undermine me? I mean, us, like that.
Oh, that was a that's a big sign right there. Okay. Lives lost doing what?
Wojciech can sense that there are some kind of mutated mantisaurs over yonder, and he wants us to secure one of their pupas to raise as his own.
Oh, stop it. The creature doesn't want a pupa. He doesn't want to breed a superior race of mantisaurs. He wants to eat meat, excrete the excess, and be left alone. That's it. Even if he could ask for a pupa
Isn't
from
that
a
what
rival
any
nest,
of us
he'd probably
want?
just eat the lobby damned thing to cut down on competition. He's a bug, nothing more. But the only way to prove it to our command is to have you run this fool's errand. Once it's shown to have been a colossal waste of resources, they'll put me in charge.
That is enough. One more word in question of our executive officer, and I'll have you pitched over the edge with the rest of the enemies we've conquered here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What exactly are you asking me to do?
We need you to infiltrate the mutated mantisaur nest, secure a mutated pupa, and bring it to me here. Do that, and I, and Executive Wojciech, shall make sure
Once
you
again,
are well rewarded for
he
your
refers to the command role as him, and not the other executive, or not the two of them as a team. All right, I see if I can't find a mutated pupa in my travels.
Look in the nest to the east. That'll have your best odds. It's where Wojciech feels the pull from the strongest.
Oh my gosh.
Feels a pull, Wentworth? Seriously? What am I saying? That makes the exact amount of
Do you guys?
scientific
Oh,
sense
they
I'd
have a
expect from
workbench
you.
back there.
Excuse me? May we speak a second?
Yeah, absolutely.
Apologies for my outburst, but I had need to warn you that an earful from Wentworth is akin to sucking on an inhaler full of ammonia.
Hey, what are you two talking about?
Nothing of your concern, Wentworth. Just ignore him. He was clever enough to pretend that graft lets him talk with the beast. So overnight, he upstarted from simple trooper to de facto commander of this installation.
I kind of agree with her.
To whisper, right?
But I've studied him extensively, and it is most assuredly nothing but a play for power.
That's kind of what I assumed too.
I'm not surprised. You seem sharp. So, if you know he's lying, then you understand that catering to his will isn't gonna do anyone any good. Conversely, the scientific value of studying the mutated pupa he wants is exponentially greater than any possible use he could have for it. Bring it to me, and not only will I match any reward he offers, but you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that it will serve
Yeah, if we get one, we're gonna bring it back to her. Okay, that sounds like a much better option. I'll be back with the pupa.
Wonderful! Scientific discovery awaits your return.
Personally, I'd much prefer leaving the pupa where it is and not giving into delusion. But on we press anyhow.
You know what? I think that that's valid. I thought I saw a workbench back here. Ooh. Yes, let's charge up. All right, we now have 4 Cure Light Wounds potions. We've already looked in that vendor. Here we go. They did have a workbench. All right, we want to attach mods to weapons and armor. Okay. Oh, we have 2 sights. All right, this one is 2 times magnification, increases weak spot damage, and reduces weapon sway. This one is 2.5, and it reduces recoil. I mean, honestly, I think 2 is probably enough. I think that's what we're going to go with. Okay. Wonder if I should be using this one. I've got plenty of ammunition. It hits hard. Let's break some stuff down. Here we go. Oh, wow. Look at that. Plus 30% magazine size. That armor is pretty awful. So let's break it down. What is this? Oh, that's a machine pistol. I don't think we're ever going to use that. So we'll break that down also. Plus 30% magazine size is impressive. And I think we break down the regular light revolver here. And maybe I can just craft some ammunition. Like I have 213 compact rounds. What I need are the kind of rounds that go in that assault rifle. And it looks like I don't have... Do I not have the materials to make them? Yeah, I don't have enough black powder to make short rounds. And I guess I can't make whatever the assault rifle uses. I think they're long rounds. And I don't think I have the materials for them. Yeah, I don't see them on there. Okay. I don't remember if this had ammunition on it or not. No, it just had it just has weapon mods. Although I could buy junk back from it if I wanted. I would really like to have more ammunition for this weapon. All right. Let's see where did they give us a spot? Here we go. I'm honestly you know what? I don't know about that. Maybe we fast travel the outpost opportunity and just see if this guy like will accept that we've done what he wants done and not be a jerk.
You return again and again like a particularly unshakable rash. Is there some compelling cause? Then why by law are you bothering me now? Come back with a benefit to me or not at all.
Great. Do you at least have a vending machine? I would like to buy ammunition. Do you have one of your Auntie's Choice vending machines? I'm not seeing one anywhere. Well, maybe we just go have a look and see if we can find a pupa. I have a feeling that, I mean, I don't know if y'all remember last time when we played, we ran into like the MANTISAUR king or whatever, and that guy positively kicked our ass. I mean, he had his way with us. Ooh. Is there a vending machine in here? Manta Wasp.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander. Don't make me bury another agent. Ready to waste them on your command.
That's how we're in the toxic zone. Wow, that was some downtown shooting right there.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Okay. How is everyone? Can you could you do a healing thing? I guess not. All right, in that case, we're gonna eat some food. And we'll drink some tea. Outstanding. All right, well, I mean, honestly, we had our first battle against these guys, and it went pretty well. I mean, pretty well in as much as we didn't die. I was just hoping this might have like a vending machine. I burned through all of my ammunition for that gun. Wow, there's all kinds of grossness here. Whoa, did that guy shoot at me? Oh, it's one of these. Hi, fellas. What about you guys? Do you have ammunition?
My stock in prosthetics is booming after the MANTISAUR started attacking. Best investment of my life, so long as I live long enough to cash out.
Wow. All right, what about...
Fire!
What about you?
Thought I was safe after avoiding that blast, but it seems to have attracted rogue MANTISAURs. It never ends. Wish I hadn't lost my lucky bit.
Okay. I mean, it's good to know these trenches are here, but they're a decent place to retreat to, I suppose. What the hell? I got hit with something. What's in this room up here? I don't rightly get it. Our initial landing and attack went so well, and now nothing. We're stuck at a standstill. Can't get no supplies or nothing from orbit. Can't get no one up and over to the Order's last trench. Commander saying every time we tried, we just get shot to pieces. Whose fault might that be, Voidbrain? Sitting here, watching a whole lot of nothing happen, knowing that friends and other fronts are making bits hand over fist, has me regretting transferring to this area. I think it's time for our useless commander to have an accident. I could handle this better than him. Oh, that's unnerving to hear, or read, rather. How come you guys don't have, like, a vending machine where I can buy ammunition? What's this? Nope. I would need medical 5 or engineering 5. And I'm pretty sure that I don't have that. Let's see. I'm medical 3 and engineering 0. What does this star mean? Specialized. Okay. So I could... Observation comes up a lot. And I'm never able to do anything with it. So, I mean, I know it's not time to pick skills, but I think the ones I am going to pick are going to be medical and observation. All right. And maybe if we take the trenches, we at least they won't be able to come at us like from multiple ways. Explosive grenades, great. Well, that's not a vending machine at all. That's worthless. I see a,
Liquidate them!
What was that? Great.
The insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Any more hostiles around? Whoa!
Commander, watch your vitals!
Sweet! Okay. We want medical and observation. And we don't get a perk this level. Oh, wait. I don't want all changes lost. I want to accept them. There we go. These guys have nothing worthwhile. And I'm running super low on food. And I guess 2 nutrient bars. 2 Ascendant sodas. That'll be good. Down to 98 compact rounds. Plenty of shotgun shells. And we're not even halfway to the searching for a pupa. We're gonna go ahead and save here and just hope for the best. Maybe the thing to do is just bribe that guy. I've got the money for it. Mantisaur nest, wonderful.
Time to earn my commission. Raft's raring to go.
Okay, can you do your little Keely thing now? No, she...
Happy to help. Discreetly. Let's get you healed. Out of sight and on the way.
Yes, here we go. That is what I was hoping for. Ah, thank you very much. All right, maybe we switch our number 2 weapon. Back to, here we go. Not the silence one, the prism rifle. At least until we get, yeah, until we get more long rounds. I have a feeling that this is nowhere near over. There are plenty more of these guys around. Four shotgun shells. That's not that great. All right, there's a manta pillar. Great.
Armed and ready.
Healing Xyranium exposure. You've been exposed to Xyranium. As you gain Xyranium exposure, your max toxicity is decreased, reducing your ability to use the medical inhaler without crashing. Great.
Back in business.
I am in terrible shape. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna wait a minute. I have no Cure Light Wounds potions left. Wait a minute, where is what's her name? Can you do your thing?
Someone call for a medic. To the
Yes.
rescue. Sight unseen. Happy to help.
Yeah,
Discreetly.
sight unseen, right, all that. Just heal me. That's what, that's the good stuff right there. Okay. Look at that, I'm down to essentially one magazine. Does Shirley have to cloak to provide? Yes. Yeah, that cloaking thing is part of it. I don't know why, but it is. I think we're gonna change to the I guess the Designator Light Revolver. I don't like having to change. I'd much rather use that light pistol, but I don't really have much of an option, and this reloads way too slow. I have, there we go. I have 3 grenades, though. It'd be great if one of you guys had some ammunition. I'd really appreciate that. Incidentally, how far away from my next level am I? Summary. There we go. A long way. A good 9,000. Come on, there's got to be... Oh, here's a dead guy. A bypass shunt is all you have? All right. I'm gonna hard save here. Oh, wait, my quick save is just outside of this area. Okay, what do we got here? There's a manta pillar and a mantisaur drone. All right. I go on the record as saying that I know that this is a bad idea. I can't tell if that's its head or not.
Let me handle this.
Slow to reload.
Anyone else hear a medic?
Okay.
To kill them before you die.
Come on.
Back in business.
I can't, since we're still essentially in combat, I can't. Is that one still down there?
Aftermarket parts are prime.
We got it. There's another one, of course. Of course.
Staff's ready if you need a house call.
Yes, I will need a house call.
Teach how to fight. To the rescue. Sight unseen.
Yes,
Sight
sure.
on the
Sight
way.
unseen, etc., etc. Just get me healed. You know what? The repeating rifle did a fair job there. That was a good accounting of itself. Meaty roll-ups. I mean, some kind of food is better than none. I have no Cure Light Wounds potions. A smoke grenade. That's not helpful. Ooh. What do you have? Air-cooled machine gun. Heavy rounds, heavy rounds. That's great. Long rounds, and I mean, we'll pick that up. Okay, so that uses long rounds, which is the same as what the assault rifle uses. I know it's not an assault rifle. Well, I mean, they call it that. So how much ammunition do I have for that now? Yeah, I have 16 rounds for it. That's not helpful. We'll stick that one back in. That landed some good hits. Let's hard save again. I'm guessing it's further in there. Drugs are consumed. Oh, okay. All right, so we have 1 Cure Light Wounds now. All right, what have we've rated that, or well, we didn't rate, but we have looked over what that guy had. Not this one though. More meaty roll-ups. I guess we're going in here. I mean, is this what they're born from? He had cash on him. I guess that's good. We didn't kill all of them, did we? I'm gonna take a minute and take a look at that flak jacket. That's really not all that good. Yeah, the Van Brace uniform that I've got is better. Hardened slash-proof plate. That's interesting. And Borstwurst. What's that like? Well, it's heavy armor. It's also cost cut materials. Resets on combat end. I mean, maybe just for this fight, that's not a bad idea. Let's put that on. Just while we're fighting these Mantisaurs. Because they seem like they're very big on slashing. Why is that all... I mean, is that just a graphic thing? These being all like kind of wavery and stuff? More biomass. Purple berry lunch. What is this? High security lockbox. Now that sounds pretty good. Did I go in there and just walk right away from it? I wonder if I did. I also wonder if I pick it up and the Papa one is going to come out. I think that's probably what's going to happen. But we will hard save prior to doing that. All right, everyone. I mean, this is a little bit cheesy, but yeah, you can't fast travel now.
Mantisaur's inbound, Commander. Oh, they're coming from everywhere.
Yes. Run. I mean, is running an option?
Pick me up.
How are you still upright over there?
I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Oh my gosh, did I do it? There's Niles. Is what's her name gonna make it?
Back in business. Time to earn my commission.
They're all over the place. Where is the trenches? Maybe we can use these guys to help us out. What the? Yeah, revive.
New-ish.
Oh, I know what happened. Okay, I think the thing I landed on fired one of their mortars or something. I've got everybody, and we escaped. All right, can we fast travel now? Sure can. All right. There are almost certainly more. Oh, skill points available? I guess I gained a level there. Okay. Medical and observation. Okay. We are going to the scientist here.
Hello again. Have you brought me the pupa?
I sure have. Here you go. Yeah, I want to know why you want it so badly.
Auntie's Choice has bred mantisaurs as weapons for decades. They've gone through a number of refinements, but they're functionally the same mantisaurs we began with. What's more, we have never witnessed them mutate in any meaningful way. Not in our labs, not in the wild. But here, on Dorado, they've done something remarkable. Inundated with zeranium from the river, the mantisaurs here have evolved adaptations that have never been documented before. I intend to be the first to do so.
Okay. Very well. When I have it, I'll bring it here.
Wonderful. Imagine all the
I'm gonna
worlds that
ask-
will be ushered into Auntie's Choice once we have a more monstrous mantisaur invasion at our disposal.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Let's talk to this guy and ask him about it.
You've returned. I mean, we knew you'd return. We've been waiting. Did you bring the pupa for me?
Okay, he doesn't have anything else to say about it. Not yet, but I expect to have it soon. I'm gonna give it to the is this working? Or have we already used it? We have already used it. And of course I can't steal anything. Okay.
Hello again. Have you brought me the pupa?
I sure have.
Oh, thank law. Here's the reward I promised. I am downright giddy to get it into my lab.
You've
so I can start my
acquired
experiments.
Cleo's The Hunt.
Breaking the news to Wojciech.
Mantisaurs, eyes up, troops! A mess of the bastards are coming from the east. Topping.
Did they follow those folks back from that nest?
Oh boy. I mean, at least there's a bunch of other guys here. Will the, you know, the... Will the boss help?
Trail is hot.
Apparently so. But I can't take their ammunition. Damn it. Whoa! How did that one get up here?
Commander. Just say when.
I mean, is there an end to them, or is it just a never-ending swarm?
Flush them out.
All right, you bastards, come on.
Hey,
This
we
is
did
what
it!
happens when you put a giant insect in charge of product development. Anyone left for us complaint to?
Okay. I mean, can she do the thing? I guess not. I guess she's not quite charged up enough for it. But still, did any of our guys die? Smoke grenade, yoink. All of this is just, I have so much biomass that I've picked up from these little beasties. Is it gonna be useful for anything? Or can I make armor out of the carapace? Is carapace the right word, or is it carapaces? The fact that I can't take this even after I defended them there really does kind of chap my hide a bit. Okay. Back to Outpost Opportunity. Let's see if this is going to work out this time, or if this guy is going to be a jerk like last time. Investigate the N-ray range.
And so here you are again, like a monthly subscription I failed to read the terms and conditions for. Is there a reason?
All right, there is. I've taken care of Wojciech's personnel issue. Now it's time to send my message.
Well, I suppose it can't reflect badly on me to simply report the facts. And you have already made me look better in the eyes of the executives. All right, I'll send it. And if you'll leave me, I've got lots left to attend to. But do come back if you can be of any further use to me.
We'll see. Tell the abbot. Okay, so back to the abbot now, which is at Matriarch's Mercy. I really need to get more ammunition.
Sorry. Got some kind of tickle in my chest.
And they said something about that I have some kind of poisoning from exposure. And this guy, I forget if he sells things or not. Nope, okay. Are you just a cook?
Crackers? The very idea is mathematically unnecessary. A good soup speaks for itself.
Ruth Bassar is the first up since the schism.
Wow, none of these people have anything to do. Can I buy? Oh, these are the bounties. Mound of wreckage. You see a large pile of seemingly unrelated debris. What this once was isn't readily apparent at first glance, and I do not have examined the wreckage. On further study, it seems this was an improvised structure of some kind. And I don't have Engineering 5 or Observation 5, so that's not going to help.
Go on. You take care now. You hear?
None of these guys are super talky. There was a doctor in the main building.
Learns to visit the archive on Cloister. One day, it will process all.
Yes. You may peruse to your heart's content, but do so speedily for my sake.
I mean, this isn't a doctor, but they do have stuff to buy and sell. First off, goodness, we're over 6,000 after selling junk. Okay. What did I want? Ammunition? Do they not have it? You guys don't sell ammunition? What's wrong with you? They don't sell ammunition. Here we go.
Thank the architect. I knew you'd be back. Well, really, it was the seer that knew, but...
Sure.
It is always nice to have his predictions confirmed.
Show me what you have for... I could use some healing.
I can tend to your injuries, provided you have the bits to compensate me for my time and skill.
Sure.
We're short on everything, I'm afraid, including generosity.
Yeah, here you go.
Many thanks. Now, hold still. You might experience some momentary discomfort. Right as rain. Now, will there be anything else?
I had 6,086. I'm a little worried to see how much I'm going to have now.
Since you aren't a refugee, I hope you understand that I cannot offer my goods
Yes,
free
that's
of
fine.
charge.
Just let me
But
see.
My prices are fair.
What do you got? Oh. I had 6,086. I now have 5,995. So it was 91. That's not that much. That's not bad at all. Okay. Do they have... I mean, they have this, but that's so expensive. Like, here, if we buy... Oh, they're 210 each. I think that 2 might get me to... Actually, yeah, let's go to 2. And I think that'll get me to at least 1 Cure Light Wounds. Yeah, about 1.5. So that's all right. Boy, if they had just an honest to goodness vending machine where I could buy ammunition, I'd be awful pleased. This isn't an anti-choice establishment, though, so...
By calculating the position of every atom in the universe, we can predict the future. Control...
I don't know that you can calculate the position of every atom in the universe. I'm fairly certain you would not be able to do that. Oh, wait. This is not theft. Yoink. But the scrap metal would be. Heavy rounds, and that's not theft either. But that's weird. So bizarre. Why are some things theft and some aren't?
You may cease your search for complete lunchtime fulfillment, for it has arrived.
Huh. Interesting. Why would there be a little sneaky way out or in? Well, I mean, they are not allowing everyone in.
Arcadia shall ever return to how it was.
No, I don't. I don't think so at all.
Order defecting? There's no putting this sprat back into the can.
Cloister is looking pretty good right about now.
A wasteland devoid of
I
life.
miss my sprats.
Arcadia
I
is
swear,
doomed.
it's nigh on impossible to find
simple.
decent animal remains in these parts.
Really? Because I found a lot.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of those drones from Auntie's Choice.
Easy, friend. We're all in this together.
A drone? That's not very nice.
Word to wise, don't accept anything here that's given for free. You'll pay, one way or another.
You know what? That's kind of good advice from just about anywhere in the universe ever.
You got business? No? Move on.
All business is the business of the Earth Directorate. Stand aside in the name of freedom!
Earth who? Name of what now? You got some kind of ague? I definitely ain't letting you in if you got the ague.
All right. Well, I don't have Intimidator. How much do they want? 500? I don't have time for this. That would be theft, as would that.
Greetings. What can I help you with? Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I right?
No, I was
Or you're
hoping
dealing
maybe
with
you
more of
sold
a
ammunition.
Stay off my palate, or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Hmm? Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention.
Wow. Matt, Mother, and Mudge sent me. Oh, it's her.
Oh, really? Like they strung a few words together in a row and it all made sense? That's a marked improvement on earlier. Guessing they left out a bunch, though. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy.
So they fight using stand-ins? What does that solve?
Half the time, people shy away at the first sight of blood. The other, that's what they're there for. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah! This guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly?
I'm just window shopping proxy altercations today. I came to ask you about the situation in camp, but you answered my question.
Ugh, a tourist. Well, clear out then, huh? Can't have you scaring off real customers. I got a bunch of yeggs, 2 pugilized pugilists, and a cicada to feed.
Okay, it looks like maybe we have talked to the people that we need to talk to.
Keeping everything above board? I hope not.
So the Sub Rosa folks are, I don't know, they're like a thieves guild of some kind.
Just a stand-in for Duarte's nose. Don't feel like no stand-in.
No, we need to investigate that manufactory and the N-ray range. Oh. Ensure Bardo's been released. Okay. Here, we'll do this one.
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp?
Here we go.
I predict.
Oh. Administrator Agarwal. Here to finally hash this out, are you? Thought this day would never come.
Yes, well, our esteemed outsider here has agreed to thoroughly appraise our situation, in the hope that we may finally close the book on the exclusion zone once and for all.
They say you asked around. Listen to folks. That's a good
What
start.
is up with the graphics on her face there? I mean, I imagine it's supposed to reflect some kind of shadowing or flickering on her face, but that's messed up. That is weird. I'm ready to begin if you are.
Speaking as a representative of the Order, we will abide by the Mediator's decision if you do the same.
Agreed.
Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone in your capable hands.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going to do both of these eventually, but let's start out with the Order's side.
Speak on then.
Rolo Ness taught me a bit about the Order's predictions and their usefulness.
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
Let's see here. He seemed convinced they should be followed.
Quite right. Rolo's co-occupant might have also supported our warnings, had he heeded them.
I don't know. You ask me, when it comes to these Order predictions, there's a lot of room between a probable and definite outcome.
I spoke to Vicar Arendi about her support for the displaced.
You mean that missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them?
Let's see here. I do think she's out of touch with people's needs.
A bit rude, don't you think? But since this mediation was foretold, I will not dispute your findings.
Provisioner Plotnik informed me about Order efforts.
You actually got the Provisioner to give you the time of day. Huh.
Ah, yes. I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is also assigned to minding the displaced's needs. Her role is largely proactive, while mine is reactive.
Okay. I'm trying to remember exactly what the Provisioner said. I think it was essentially this.
If the Provisioner's booked up, I say redeploy another egghead at the matter.
It's less of an issue of personnel as it is of safety. Contrary to your assumptions, we do care about your collective and individual well-being.
Let's talk about the displaced and their perspective.
I'm all ears, Mediator.
You heard about this business with the Sub Rosa altercations?
The what now?
When grievances between the displaced approach fisticuffs, we hire Sub Rosa hooligans to duke things out for us.
That is unquantifiably absurd, and I don't see how moving into the exclusion zone will help.
Okay. I think that this is a good response here. Overcrowding leads to frustration. Minor issues get amplified in unproductive ways.
Unproductive is one thing. Paid Donnybrooks with surrogate fighters is, well, I'm at a loss for an applicative metaphor to describe it.
I spoke to the camp doctor about the health situation here.
I understand he is rather short-handed.
Yeah. Someone should get right on that, huh? Anyhow, what was the good doctor's diagnosis?
I remember a little bit of that. You have people living on top of each other, which is a public health disaster.
We have ample room to space people out more, but only if we utilize the exclusion zone.
That is indeed unfortunate, but the dangers predicted for the exclusion zone may outweigh these concerns.
I found evidence of a collapsed structure.
Collapsed? But we built Matriarch's Mercy to optimize comfort and safety.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure, more of a hastily assembled, precariously built shanty.
Okay. Yeah, refugees shouldn't have to build in these conditions. These huts come crashing down.
People are struggling to make do with what they have. If we had the exclusion zone, this wouldn't be a problem.
I'm aghast these structures weren't built following established order construction guidelines. By my calculations, you've explored this topic from every conceivable angle. Admirable work, Mediator. I suspect that your sympathies lie with the displaced. Unfortunate if true, but I leave the decision in your capable hands.
Look, for the record, all of this is ridiculous, yeah. I rule for the displaced. Their needs outweigh the danger. The exclusion zone is theirs.
Well, if this is the fate that was augured, then I will not complain. Though it goes against my very nature. Please, be safe. That's all I ask.
Not to worry, Administrant. The exclusion zone is our problem now. Here. You stay out of trouble.
A burst submachine gun? Oh, 500 bits. I'll take that. Okay. Now then, what's next? We should maybe go and just make sure that Bardo has been released. Let's do that. I mean, that's just a quick fast travel away. Yeah. Off to Fort Endurance. There's still... I mean, I don't know if we've seen a vending machine here at which we could buy ammunition. Yep, looks like she's... I mean, she's...
You did it! You actually did it! I can't believe you could get it done. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm so glad to be out of that damn cage.
Oh, yeah, we have to Space Ranger it up. I couldn't rest knowing an innocent was being railroaded for someone else's crime.
Someone else's crime? So you know what happened?
No. Only that you didn't do it. Whatever happened, it was someone else's fault.
I wish I had bits for you, but I'm still in debt from this uniform, and meals, and the incarceration fee they charged me for being locked up. But I'm telling everyone what you did.
I mean, I guess that's good. We did get a bunch of experience there. I mean, a bunch. Why don't you guys have a vending machine? Oh, wait. Wait. Please tell me you have a...
The Getting Go-Getter. I'm offering deals so good, they're worth crawling under the bullets and over the barbed wire
here we
it
go.
took to get here. Welcome to Bonnie's Barely Above Board Battlefield Bazaar, brought to you by Auntie's Choice. We know consumers are highly discerning in how they spend
I like
their bits in an
if
active
they
war
have
zone.
bullets,
And I really
that'd be
appreciate
great.
you dodging literal bullets to bring me your business. And to show my gratitude, I'm offering you and only you a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime, exclusively discounted rate of 4/5 of Auntie's standard
4/5 of the standard profiteering rate. Wow, such a discount. Are you sure you'll manage to stay in business?
Only so long as you tell nobody of this amazing offer. If everybody got that deep a discount, I'd go out of business for sure. So, what will you be buying today?
All right, Bonnie. That depends entirely on what you've got. You better have ammunition. So far, I'm not seeing any ammunition. There is a heavy marksman rifle. I like that. Does 76. And it's got three slots for mods. How much do they want for it? 900? We'll buy it. Okay, mods. What sort of mods do you have? I think we have... What is this? Energy canister, scrap metal, black powder. Advanced decryption key. We'll buy that. Zeranium manta wasp, a pet for your ship. No, I don't want that. That's gross. Well, I mean, balls. They don't have ammunition. I mean, they had some stuff, which is good, but they don't have what I really need. I could buy some black powder. Got pretty good idea that I have plenty of scrap metal. So if I go to buy it, will it tell me how much I have? I think we can buy 5. And there, we'll buy 20 black powder. And I'm just going to hope that I can make what I need. I'm really disappointed. What do you got here? Can I take it? No. All right. Well, I'm not going to steal anything. That is really neat. Isn't that cool? I like that a lot. That's really good looking. That is a great image. I mean, I can't even steal the scrap metal. Please enter your divisionally assigned, difficult to remember, impossible to randomly guess, officially authorized passcode to proceed. Well, I don't know it, and I don't have hacking of 5, so. Is this Bonnie's vault key, or a lockpick of 12 and a mag pick. Holy cow. Well, the joke of making a Mantisaur an Auntie's Choice trooper just stopped being funny. The hoi polloi put him in for yet another promotion after he discovered that a group of infiltrators last spring, and it was approved. Now he officially outranks me. Having it as a mascot, I understood. Giving it rank so the troops could draw increased rations, I understood. Promoting it to sergeant was shocking, but it didn't seem to hurt anything, so I kept my frums to myself. But promoting it to officer, giving it meaningful rank, putting it above me in the order of succession? What if, law forbid, by some tragic turn of events, the damn thing were to end up in charge? What if, law forbid, it continues to gain rank and wind up in the running to be the next Auntie herself? Some offenses simply can't be left to stand. Oh my gosh, that was Bradford's. All right, I don't really want that or through biomass. Ooh, we can take that. Where is, here she is.
Well, that certainly was a horrific bit of chaos. But you made the right decision by giving the pupa to me. The research value it will provide is enormous.
You believe the research value will be worth all this? You paid me. That's all I care about.
Absolutely. And that research will bring me promotions, wealth, and status that is long overdue. My genius will ascend the corporate ladder, and they will be lucky to have me.
Wow.
Yes, you have your bits, and I will have a long, illustrious career spanning decades. Works out perfectly for both of us. And now, you should be off to your next adventure.
I don't, you know what? I still feel a little weird about how that whole thing worked out. All right, what else do we got here? We could go and kill some of these guys. Tell the abbot you've smoothed things over with Auntie's Choice. Yeah, let's do that. And then if the abbot wanted to maybe give me, I don't know, 500 long rounds and like 300 compact rounds, I'd be pleased. Back to Matriarch's mercy.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Wish. Invaders, order defecting.
The grand plan is the predetermined order to the entire universe. We can predict it down to a decimal.
I mean, them giving me money doesn't really help all that much.
The one Wiley designed, right?
I communicated your prediction to Administrator Agarwal. I'm not sure why she's budged on letting the refugees move into the exclusion zone, but I agree. Very worrying indeed. Anything I can do to assist you?
About those things I was working on.
Yes, what have you discovered?
I went to Outpost Opportunity and smoothed things over with Auntie's Choice.
Oh, you've lessened the load on my mind considerably. And you have the Order's gratitude. Any other updates?
Ooh, 1,000 bits. Love that. Never mind, I'll be back. Okay. What else do we got? These are bounties here. All right, I would like to, you know, this is from the last planet. I don't know that we're ever going to do that. Let's go ahead and continue with this one here. I mean, that investigating the N-ray range is literally kilometers away.
What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the Order? The Consul tried to gain presiding bishop.
Look, I'm not with Auntie anymore. We all had reasons to leave.
Really?
Okay.
What was yours? Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
No, I kind of doubt it, to be honest.
The invaders?
All right, what do we got here? Is there anything I could... Why can't I take that? Those are good crafting materials. Ew, what do you got? Shotgun shells.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander. Lay low, Commander.
Medic's orders!
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Am I? All right, well, you know what? Use your...
Someone call for a medic. Let's
Yes.
get you healed. To the rescue. Sight unseen.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
So there's those spider guys.
Liquidate them.
Well, looks like it's round 2 with the spiders. Maybe we can just kind of move around. Like, spiders, if you just stay over there, we'll go this way, and neither of us has to get hurt. Oh, hell. I'm pretty sure I don't want to go down there. I guess the good news is it will take me away from the spiders. We're gonna have to walk around this, I don't know, this cavern filled with these crystals. Did they just say perfection now exists in sandwiches? They did. Perfection now exists in sandwiches. All right, we're gonna have to go around these crystals as well, which look really neat, but all right, hold on here. How are we gonna get there? Well, we could go. We could go to the scrapper's den and try to get out and around to the manufactory. That might be easier than what we're doing now. Let's try going to the landing pad first, or maybe the station entrance. There's a vending machine there. Okay. I forgot. Recipes. Okay, well, I mean, at least we'll be able to make long rounds and heavy rounds. So that's good. And they have them for sale. That's great. All right, let's buy 200 rounds. For the heavy rounds, I think we're going to buy all of these. Yikes, look how expensive that is. We'll buy 1,000 bits worth. There. We'll go with 170-ish. There we go. Long rounds. I think the long rounds might be used in specialist rifles and advanced machine guns. Those are service rifles and light machine guns. Okay, we don't actually have any long rounds. It's heavy rounds that we have been using. In, I think... Let's see. I want to see what the... Where is it? Here we go. Oh, we picked this up and I didn't know what it was. Tired of shotguns that spray a blast of pellets only for them to bounce off the target? Well, now you can fuse them and use them and fire a big lump through the heaviest of armor. So it fires slugs instead of pellets. That's kind of neat. But where was that? Here we go. The marksman rifle. Let's put that in our number 2 slot. And it uses heavy rounds, which we have 185 of. Oh, you know what? Let's try Cleo's the Hunt out. I'm guessing this is a single shot gun, but I'm just going to try it. Yeah. Reloads quick too. I like that. Okay, did you have anything else that I really want? I mean, should I buy any food? Awfully expensive. Oh, it's not that bad. Here, we'll buy that. And we'll buy that. Okay. Here, we'll sell whatever junk I've got. I mean, I'm down to less than 2,000 now. After spending all that money. You know, where will this take me up to where the ship is? Maybe I can just pop onto the pop onto the ship and use the workbench.
suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
What? Whoa, what was that?
Adrena, ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Showing initiative. Hey, get him, hog on, making strides.
Oh, that's her. Okay.
You course well, Commander.
Raring to go.
There's one more. Interesting. I was not. No, we're not done.
Look alive, Commander.
There's still one out there. Well, where is that guy? He's hiding behind that like a coward.
Taking position so I can take the adrenatine. Who needs it?
I like this gun.
Happy to help. Discreetly.
Someone call for a medic.
Out of
Yes.
sight and on the way.
All of us did. All of us called for a medic. Okay. Let's loot some butt. Actually, what were we going to do with these? I forget. We did observation and medical with the last ones. I think couldn't hurt to do more damage with guns. And maybe we stick another point in. Actually, let's get better at picking locks. Buy those. Okay. What were we going to take this time? Marksman assault and sniper rifles do increased damage at distances. That's interesting. Plus 100% sneak attack damage and plus 30% to far enemies. Less below that distance. Okay. I don't know that I want to use that. Crabble Rancher was the one that I thought was interesting. Marksman rifles, pistols, and shotguns deal increased damage. And when the magazine of one of these is half empty, they get a bonus to crit chance. Let's get that. Okay. Fly. Okay. Let's loot some bodies. White chocolate yummies. Tribute liqueur. Sounds good.
Man can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their train.
I think there was one more up here, wasn't there? Isn't there one we killed up here? There was. 48 large plasma charges. Large container of synthesized plasma fuel. And dried nanochips. 2 things of cloth.
Attention passengers. You are running 21,027.5 hours late for your tram. Please be mindful of your departure in the future.
All right, I just want to pop in here to use the workbench. If I can remember how to get in. Here we go. This is it. Here we go. Use the workbench. We want to put... Maybe we just got the recipe for building that one. I could have sworn we got an optic. I guess I didn't get one. Well, now that's annoying. I could have sworn that I got one for the rifle we got, but I guess I didn't. Break down all junk. There we go. Now I can craft, I could craft heavy rounds. I have 202 compact rounds. But you know what? I can craft 100 of them for very little black powder. So let's make that. Okay, that worked. And I want to make some heavy rounds. And can I make some shotgun shells? I do have enough. I've got 140. That's probably enough. Let's make, you know what? I'm going to make more heavy rounds. Okay. And then let's swap out. Where is my, here we go, my light pistol with the reflex sight. We'll switch that back in. Where did we see the recipe for that? Gosh darn it. All right, come on everybody. Was it Ford Endurance? Yeah, we'll take this group. It must have been Ford Endurance. We're gonna pop there real quick. They at least have a workbench right there, so that'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. 2.5 magnification reduces recoil. It's 1,000. That's why I didn't pick it up before, because it was expensive. Was there a different one that was... That's 1.5, reduces recoil, considerably less expensive. But honestly, if I want it to be a sniper rifle, this is what I need. The thing is I need it to do kind of both. I need to be able to fight, I need to be able to fight at close range with it too. So I think we're going to get that. Now then, we will stick the micro reflex sight onto... Yes. Okay. That'll do. I mean, it's the same kind of sight that my pistol has. one of these days I will get an actual sniper rifle, and then we will stick a big, huge scope on that. Until that day, though, I think this is what we've got. Okay. Well, I think that's going to do it for now. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up. We'll be back for more Outer Worlds 2 next week on Tuesday, Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 on the East Coast. Then Saturday, we'll be back with Star Wars The Old Republic. Going back to the light side with the Republic Trooper, Kill Jaren. That's at 11 a.m. Pacific and 2 on the East Coast. But for now, I'm going to go have my dinner. Hey, if you came and hung out with me today, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. If you are perhaps watching this on YouTube, thanks so much. I really do appreciate you watching the show. If you enjoy it, please drop a thumbs up on there, maybe a comment, and subscribe. I'm all done. Gonna go eat chili. You guys have a fantastic Thursday night and enjoy your Friday tomorrow. So long.